This is One on One.
There are plenty of magical places all over New York City, but this one might take the cake.
Fantasma Magic Shop is only one of a handful left in New York City, located at 421 7th Avenue on the second floor. It offers anything a magician could dream of. Here's the neat thing. A visit to the shop won't cost you a penny. And while you're there, make sure to check out the impressive display of authentic Houdini props. Then belly up to the counter and get a demo from Magic, the in-house magician.
Show it to the camera if you like. Don't show it to me.
What do you have? By the way, you're looking at Dave Evans, producer and host of 999. You were just looking at him right there. He was looking at himself right there. Why'd you have a big smile on your face right there?
Because I have the greatest job in the world. I mean, it's...
No, I have the greatest.
We both have.
Because I'm talking to people like you.
Well, thank you, Steve. First off, thank you so much for having me. This is my first talk show experience, so it's good to be on this side of the camera. I've never been on a talk show, but I love my job. I mean, I get to go to the coolest places in the city and share it with other people. You know, it's kind of like I'm an ambassador for New York City, and I just adore
Describe it. 999. What's the whole concept behind it?
So, I mean, my show and everything else we do on our station is to showcase what's great about New York City. And we've got shows that cover food and culture and history. I kind of do all of that with the caveat that it's got to be under 10 bucks.
Okay, now we're with WNET on the New York side and WLIW, and on the Jersey side, you know, you can find us on NJTV and other places. Where can people find you?
Well, we're in NYC Life, Channel 25. It's a city-run station. And NYC.gov, we have a video-on-demand site right on the homepage. And it's a great place to find all of our episodes of all of our shows. And besides the full half-an-hour shows, we also do 9.99 minutes, which are a great, quick way to find some neat stuff to do around the city.
Is it more important now, Dave, with the economy being so incredibly difficult for a show like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is important, you know. Everyone's a little tight on cash, so to find some cool free stuff...
Or a lot tight
or very tight on cash. It's cool to find some cheap stuff, some free stuff to do.
Right.
But, Steve, I've met some people with a lot of money, and trust me, they like to be tight, too. So I think it appeals to everyone, but definitely, you know, in this tough economic time, I think it's a valuable tool.
But you go outside of just Manhattan. I mean, you see the shop behind Dave at 66 and Broadway, right in the heart of Manhattan, but you go outside of Manhattan.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody kind of covers Manhattan. And not to say we don't do it on our show. We do. We did a Central Park episode, a Midtown episode, which is tricky for under 10 bucks. But we really like to keep it on my show in the outer boroughs. You know, not only are there cheaper things to do there, but you could find some more unique businesses. You know, businesses tend to last a little longer in the outer boroughs. We went to...
Give us a couple examples.
In Brooklyn...
Whet people's appetite so they go to the website and find out more.
Brooklyn, there's a great mom-and-pop chocolate shop called Joe Mart Chocolates.
What is it?
Joe Mart Chocolates. I think it's been there for about 60 years. And it's all handmade, you know, and same family run, and it's really fantastic. And you may not be able to leave with a tremendous box of chocolates, but you could definitely get a good assortment for under 10 bucks. And a little secret, if you tell them it's your first time, they'll probably give you a taste for free. Queens, you know, something like the Queens Museum of Art, the Panorama from the World's Fair. If you haven't seen it in a long time, get back there. It's amazing. And right now they're actually renovating the whole museum, and it's going to open next year with their expansion, and that's beautiful. The Bronx, you know, the South Bronx has this amazing up-and-coming art culture. You could do these great trolley or art walks. And it's a really vibrant scene, or you could do a historic walk of Mott Haven. Staten Island's got Roller Jam USA. It's the
Roller Jam USA.
It's the, believe it or not, it's the only roller skating rink in the 5 boroughs. It's way out in Tottenville, but you could get there with mass transit, ferry to Staten Island, then take that one train on Staten Island out to the end, and it's like the coolest roller skating.
You didn't get on skates.
Oh, I got on skates.
You didn't get on skates.
You can see it on the website. I got on skates.
Hold on. If they go on the website, you see Dave on skates.
Skating backwards, doing spins and jumps. It was awesome.
Hold on. Wait a minute. But you knew how to do that before you got there.
I've done a little skating in my day. It wasn't my first time at the rodeo, so to speak. But yeah, I'm on skates.
But that's for less than $9.99?
Yeah, they have days where it's $6 if you have your own skates. Renting skates is like $4. So, I mean, the thing with my show is we do not cover anything unless there's a day that for sure you could do for less than 10 bucks. Sure, we do some stuff that's a little more money on some days of the week, but there's always a day there where you could do it for free or you could do it for less. So yeah, you can do it for under 10 bucks.
How much, Dave, do you have people pitching you saying, hey, come to my place because we've got stuff for less than $9.99?
Not enough. You know, and the ones that people have reached out to us and said, hey, we'd love to cover you on a show, they've been fantastic ideas, and we've covered them. And I invite more people to reach out to us at the station. We'd love to know what's out there. I mean, because you can look on the internet and find some stuff, but it takes me pounding the pavement, scouting out these little neighborhoods in outer boroughs to really find the great stuff that maybe doesn't have a web presence. So, you know, there's buzz, and I hear great stuff from my friends, and that's how I find some stuff. But it really takes going to Sunnyside or, you know, small neighborhoods like that to find something great.
You know, as someone who lives on the other side of the river but spends a lot of time on this side of the river, I think to myself on the Jersey side, wow, what a great idea. Wow, this whole $9.99 concept, I hate to always think of branding, but I do. It's the way my mind works. I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't the same concept work on the other side of the river?
It would work in any town.
I'm not sure you can put it off in Connecticut because I'm not sure what there is in Connecticut.
We're owned by New York City.
We love you in Connecticut.
We love Connecticut. I know Connecticut's got some great pizza out there.
Yes,
but
we just want to make sure it's less than $9.99.
It's got to be less than $9.99. You know, so places that only sell pies, sometimes that's a little tricky.
Exactly.
But I mean, this idea is valuable to everyone across the country. Every town in the world has
$9.99. Dave Evans. You can see it where?
On NYC Life Channel 25.
But you know the other great thing about PBS, public television? It's free.
It's totally free.
It's less than $9.99.
It's much less.
And that's why you're here, Dave.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Dave.
Steve, thanks so much.
That was
My
great.
pleasure. Thank you.
That was fun.
This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by Adler Aphasia Center, empowering, enhancing, and enriching the lives of people with aphasia and their families. The Russell Berry Foundation, Fedway Associates, Inc., J.H. Cohn, Accountants and Consultants. We turn expertise into results. And by PSE&G, committed to improving New Jersey's economy and strengthening its communities. Promotional support provided by The Record, North Jersey's trusted source, and NorthJersey.com. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System.